Hi everyone, welcome back to KP Automation Workshop. In this video, we are going to discuss these topics in test methods, allow, return, values. We are going to see test groups, what is groups of groups, what is exclusion of groups, and what is partial groups. Let's begin with this test methods, allow, return, values. Here I am executing my Kerala class. Okay, let me go to Kerala class. Okay, so here we are executing each test method which is void. Okay, I have converted the return type of Munnar from void to string. Okay, so this method is returning some value. Fine. During normal execution, only test methods which do not return any value will get executed. Okay, let me run this. Here Munnar will not get executed because it is returning a value. See here, Kochi, Kovalam, Shibarimalai, Trivandrum got executed, but Munnar didn't get executed. Okay, if you want to execute the methods which are returning the values also, then in your suite or at test level, you have to mention allow return values equal to true. Then the methods which have return values will get executed. Let's run the suite once again. Now Munnar should get executed. See here, now Munnar test got executed. Okay, so that's about allow return values. Now let's talk about test groups quickly. Okay, so we already know how to invoke a test group, right? Like in your test classes, you have to provide the group name. Okay, and you have to invoke that group name from XML file under groups tag, right? This we already have seen. Here why I have again came to this point is like we can actually use regular expressions in order to run your groups. I just want to show. So instead of giving a full name of the group, I can just say groups which are starting with P. Okay, dot star should be used. Okay, so initially start with P. How dot star indicates anything after P. Okay, so now let me execute this. All your groups which starts with P will get executed. Alampur, Basara, Bhadrachalam, Yadagirigutta, Srisalam. Okay, all my groups which starts with P got executed. We can actually do method grouping also. Okay, let me remove this here. Say I want to execute methods ending with R in Telangana class. Okay, how can I do that? Methods. In methods, what we have to include. Okay, so here I can give my regular expression dot star R means method names which are ending with R. Okay, similarly we will run for Andhra. Okay, so I just want method names which are starting with S. Okay, I am just removing the Kerala class. See, in Telangana we are asking for methods ending with R, right? So here you can see ending with R, these two methods got executed. In Andhra Pradesh we have asked for methods starting with S. Okay, so these two are the methods starting with S, so these two got executed. The whole point here is we can trigger the groups by using regular expressions also, not just by giving their names. Okay, so here I have shown you include functionality. Same thing you can do with exclude also. Coming to exclusion groups, so if I want to exclude the methods that are starting with S in Andhra class, I'm just giving exclude starts with dot star, and here so now that Srisalam and Srikalahasti shouldn't come in Andhra, remaining all should be executed. Okay, so you can see here, right? In Andhra Pradesh, you can't see any method starting with S. Okay, so that's about exclusion of groups. Similarly, you can exclude your groups also by using exclude tag. Okay, here I have shown exclusion of method. Coming to partial groups. Okay, so till now we have seen that we are grouping each method, but actually we can also group at a class level. Okay, you can just give @test and you can say groups is equal to Andhra. So now what is the meaning of this? Each test method inside this class belongs to Andhra group. In addition to that, they belong to different groups. So here say Vizag belongs to beach, city, nature and Andhra group. So if you doesn't specify any group, okay, if doesn't specify any group, then now this belongs to Andhra group, because class level we have declared group is equal to Andhra. Now let's see groups of groups. Okay, till now we were just grouping the test methods and then we are directly executing that group. Okay, instead of that, I can actually group some of the groups into a group and execute that group. Let's see that. Coming to group of groups, within a test tag you have to mention groups and you have to define your group name and what are the groups that have to be included in that group, and then in run tag you have to run the group of groups that you have created. Okay, so here I have created a group of groups called Pradeep Pride with group waterfalls and beach. Okay, so now when I execute Pradeep Pride, both waterfall and beach groups will get executed. Okay, let's go and see. From Andhra, Talakona and Vizag got executed. From Telangana, Kuntala method got executed. Okay, so in Telangana, Kuntala is having waterfall group, so it got executed. From Andhra, Talakona is having waterfall group and Vizag is having beach group. Okay, so these two methods got executed. Okay, so this is how we can define a group of groups and then we can execute that. That's it, we are done with all these topics. Thank you.